Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome. This is your workout for Friday, April 24th. I apologize ahead of time if you hear my children screaming in the background because they're running around here. So bear with us. So your workout today is starting with your warm-up. Oh, hello there. Starting with your warm-up. Okay, everything is going to be done, everything's going to be done from the ground for this warm-up. Okay. First thing, you're going to do a child's pose, 1 minute child pose. Okay. You would think that children would know how to do this, but not so much. Your child pose, go ahead and sit back. If you want, you can widen your stance out and sit your hips between your calves. You're going to get a little bit more of a hip stretch. If that's uncomfortable, you can bring those knees in a little bit. Push the head down, reach the arms as far forward as possible, and just relax into that position for about a minute or so. If you have a clock next to you or a phone next to you, you can put that there to time yourself. Stay down in that position. Next, you guys are going to do a downward dog. So you're just going to come up like so. Put your feet about shoulder width position. Walk those hands back until you feel it stretch, and push that head through, and we'll hang out in that position there. Okay. If it burns too much on one particular side, you can kind of let off with the calf, as you guys see what I'm doing here. Okay. So if we're pushing both heels down, which you should be doing, if that burns too much, you can let up on one calf. Okay. You guys should be feeling it in the shoulders and in the calves a little bit for your stretch. Okay. Next, thread the needle. Okay. So we're down on all fours again. You're going to reach through with one arm across your body and then push that chest and shoulder down. Okay, if you want, you can grab onto something or keep that hand down and kind of feel that stretch on the outside of your shoulder there. Okay, 30 seconds on each side. Next, you guys have scorpions. Okay, scorpions should be done on your stomachs, hands out to the side. You're going to reach your opposite foot all the way up as close to your hand as you can go. Okay, here. Okay, do not do this for speed. Just try to open those hips up. Get a stretch in your chest as well. Okay. Next, plank position. Okay, a knee to elbow in the plank position. So we're in a high plank position. You're going to reach the knee through and try to touch the opposite elbow. Reach the knee through, touch the opposite elbow. Okay. If you can't reach your knee all the way there, just give me the best knee to elbow that you can do. Okay. 10 on each side for that movement. Next, push-up plus. So stay in that position. You're going to perform a push-up. If you can't do it prescribed, as we should say, you can always drop to your knees and do the same thing. Okay, but the important thing here is the plus portion of the push-up. You guys watch my shoulders. Okay, I go down, touch the floor, keep my elbows nice and tight to my sides, up, and then push a little bit more. So we're going to call this protraction with the shoulders. Push down into the ground even more, and really, really, really try to stretch the back of the shoulders and the shoulder blades there. Okay, so that's your push-up plus here. Don't stop. Push even further. Okay, and then finally, you guys have hollow rocks. Flip on over, get into the hollow position, okay, and you will rock your entire body. As you can see here from the profile of you guys, my entire body is not rocking, or is rocking. I'm not moving my feet and then moving my arms. Everything is moving as one unit. If I need to shorten that up, make it a little bit easier, I can bring my lever arm in or my arms and my leg in, make the rock a little bit easier, okay? And then finally, I can go just to a tuck rock, maintaining that cadence there. All right, so that's your warm-up. Next, for part one, we have tempo push-ups. We're gonna get back on the ground and do these. Very important to tempo, as I try to explain to you guys all the time. Tempo is our replacement for strength work. Okay, we don't have heavy weights, so we're doing everything from home. So tempo is gonna be really important to take the strain off the joints, to keep the volume down. So tempo is gonna be important. So be patient with this, guys, and don't try to push yourself through this. Okay. All right. So your tempo push-ups, we have 5 sets, 6 repetitions. Okay, so I want you guys really concentrating here. Make sure that you're doing the proper cadence. What we have is 5-second descent. So we're starting at the top of the push-up, 5-second descent all the way down to the bottom. You're gonna hold that bottom position for 3 seconds. Okay, and then we're gonna come up as fast as possible for a second. So it's gonna look like this. Okay, so I'm starting at the top of my push-up position. Okay, form and everything still matters. All right, so as we lower ourselves down, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000. I'm going to hold just above the bottom position. Obviously, if I'm on the ground, guys, it's not going to be a hold. So I want you to keep your body just slightly over so you are in active position in that bottom hold for 3 seconds. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3, and then back up as fast as possible. Okay, elbows stay tight to your body. Make sure you are doing a proper push-up. Okay, just because it's 6 doesn't mean that's going to be easy. So watch my hips in this next demonstration. Okay, when I go down to the ground, I'm trying to keep my hips off of the floor. Don't let your hips rest and then try to do your push-up like this, okay? Hips stay off. We're pushing our upper bodies off the ground, or mainly our entire body if possible off the ground, okay? So keep that in mind there. 5-second descent, 3-second pause just above the floor, and then 1 second all the way up as fast as you can, okay? Count 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000, all right? Pretty straightforward. That's it for part one. Tempo work for your push-ups. Make sure those arms get nice and tired. If you need to, don't necessarily increase the reps. If you can, put a weight on your back. If you're finding the tempo a little too easy, put a weight on your back to make yourself challenge a bit more, okay? Now, moving on to part two. 2 movements. This is it, a couplet. Sounds easy when I just say 2 movements, that's it. But there are 200 repetitions for each of these movements. We have 200 push-ups and 200 V-ups. Okay, just demonstrated a push-up. No need to do a tempo for these particular push-ups. Okay, this is a workout you're doing as fast as possible. It is also chipper style, so you can break up however you want. You do not need to do 200 in a row to move on to the next movement. You can break them up into 20s, into 10s, into 50s, however you want, however it's going to help you get through the workout. Okay, so make sure for your push-ups, elbows are staying nice and tight to your body. Okay, chest touching the floor, arms fully locking out, full range of motion. As I mentioned before, in previous workouts, guys, make sure you're modifying properly before the workout starts. Okay, I know it's hard to figure out where you're going to be at the 99th rep, but you need to scale appropriately. Okay, meaning don't start on the floor and then work your way to a couch and then work your way to the wall. Okay, find something in between that you can maintain the entire 200 repetitions. Okay, that's why, again, it might be good if you kind of break those up. All right, next and lastly, V-ups. Okay, starting in your hollow body position, we're going to reach up and touch the top position there, touching the toes or the shoelaces of your shoes. Okay, don't start to make your own standards and your own rules and start to touch the tongue of your shoes or anything like that. It should be the tips of your toes every single repetition. Okay, if you're scaling them, shins will work for your first scaled option, and then finally tuck sits. Okay, so we have 3 options to do for your V-ups. If you can't do any of those 3 options, you can always revert back to normal sit-ups. Okay, a nice easy remedial ab exercise there. Okay, and that is your workout. This one is going to be tough to tell you a stimulus or how long this should take you. I want it to take a longer time, 15 plus minutes. Okay, it depends on how you're breaking up those push-ups and how much of a struggle those push-ups are. Okay, if you're trying to prescribe it, 200 is a lot of reps, so just be aware of that. If you're scaling appropriately, you might get through it a little bit quicker. Okay, but I'm thinking 15 plus minutes for this workout. If you have any questions, comment section below, text Becca or I, and we will help you guys out. All right, take care. Have a good one.